What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. Welcome to the Tampa area. The Ugly Rug Guy. So today we are in the Tampa area once again, guys. So excited to be here. The area we're going to be exploring today is east of Tampa. This area we're in right now is called Brandon. It's kind of like a middle-class suburb, and it has kind of a lot of homeless camp vibes. Very contrasty as well. You got some really new development growth, but then you also got some pretty crappy looking areas. As usual, traffic in the Tampa Bay area sucks. Just a random truck here on the side of the road. Alright guys, so as usual, we're going to start the day off by getting some Cuban food. There's no shortage of good Cuban food in the Tampa area, so let's get started. Wow, the pork. You're a realtor, but you don't have your business card on you? What type of realtor is that?
It's in the car.
Cuban. And this is a steak. And this is a Cuban. Steak sandwich, Cuban sandwich. We got some empanadas with ropa vieja toast. We're still waiting on our coffee. Alright guys, so keep in mind we are in Brandon, Florida. This is a nice middle-class suburb of Tampa, Florida. This isn't a bad place. In fact, it's somewhat nice. Yet, even here in a what we're gonna call nice suburban area of Tampa, there are homeless camps and they're not hard to find. I just saw this one across the street from where we're eating. But here we're on top of some clothing, some beer cans, spray paint cans. So the first thing we find are traces of people consuming alcohol, which is probably the last thing you should do if you're homeless. There's a lot of water bottles. That's good. You can see they had a fire pit here at Tampa. Lots of beer cans back here. Lots of shopping carts as well. Lots of clothing. You can tell this particular shopping cart's been back here for a while, and it also has signs of somebody burning it. You can see they tried burning the wheels off for some reason, not sure why. You can see some sweaters, some interesting kids' toys. This looks like a dog toy, I'm gonna guess. There's always dog toys and kids' toys in these homeless camps. I'm not sure why, but you always find them. Weird thing about this whole recovery from my injury, it's weird how it's just there's good days and bad days. Crap, I left the house today thinking it was gonna be a good day, and man, I can barely crawl. This person's taking it upon themselves to bring a few shopping carts back here. And the trail continues. So far, I don't see any needles, which is possibly the worst thing you could find in these camps as far as stuff laying around. But we're going to see what's back here. I think this camp might be abandoned. I'm not sure. But there's a trail going this way. Let's see where it takes us. I think there was a larger camp here and they got knocked down. Let's see what we can find back here. Just a trail through the woods. And boy, am I in pain. Oh, if I had to run across somebody right now that wanted to fight, I don't know what the crap I would do. But, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a boss for you guys. I'm going to do what it takes. This trail just leads through the woods. And I am literally having a muscle spasm. I do have pain pills in the car, but if I take a pain pill, I become obsolete for the rest of the day. And, oh, dang it. Oh, I'm in agony. I'm in absolute agony right now. I want to get back to what my life used to be before this injury. But I tell you, it has just been... So here's a camp. Just some toilet paper. And a woman for Trump. Doesn't Trump have a slogan about grabbing women or something like that? How are you supposed to grab a woman? Grab her by the heart. Guys, this trail continues, but I can't. I'm gonna try to get back to the car. I am just in absolute agony right now. My legs hurt, my back hurts. I'm defeated here today. A lot of people smoke here in this part of town. It's like one of the most smokers that I've seen, I think. Other than like maybe Indiana. Alright guys, so let's take a ride through Brandon, Florida. You can see this house here is kind of boarded up. I've seen a lot of houses like that. This one too. All the houses on the main streets are boarded up. I'm not sure what that's about. But Brandon, Florida is just to the east of Tampa. We had some Cuban food. Katie, what was your thought on the Cuban food?
It was good.
I'd say it was all right.
That steak was something else.
Yeah, good steak
and
sandwich.
And the bread. Oh.
It was good. It was good Cuban food.
We ordered the sandwiches, and they had like the a la carte in front of you. I was just like crying because I wanted to get the food in front of me. But I knew I needed to get a sandwich.
Take a right at that main road right up there.
Yeah.
Not this one, the next one.
The next one?
Yeah. So Brandon's kind of weird because it doesn't really have like a real downtown. So we're east of Tampa. It's a suburb. We're in Hillsborough County still. You know, I did go in to see if I could find some homeless camps. There's homelessness here, but it doesn't look like the worst I've seen. I would actually describe it as minimum compared to other places in Florida. We're gonna take a right here on West Brandon Boulevard. Right now we're on South King. So we're in like the geographical center of Brandon, but again, there's not really like a downtown here. It's just kind of reminds me of Lehigh Acres in Fort Myers. It's just a random conjunction of roads and stuff. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's some guys here on the
crossing it.
Crossing. I thought they were panhandling or something.
Yeah.
They didn't wait for the signal.
They're 20 feet from a crosswalk.
Right. Jaywalking 20 feet from a crosswalk, that takes very few brain cells. That takes very few brain cells right there.
They got little buttons that tell you when to go.
Right, dude, like you're 20 feet from a crosswalk. It shouldn't be that hard. Well, they made it across. Somehow. We'll be turning here to the right. Now, both Riverview and Brandon are just plagued with traffic. These cities are absolutely unbearable. There's a lot of diversity here. It's a very diverse place. You have Venezuelans, Cubans, Colombians, Puerto Ricans, black, white, Haitian, just a little bit of everything. Great diversity. It's not dangerous. In fact, the girl there to the right of us, Muslim, you can tell by her outfit. So lots of diversity here. But it's a nice suburban area. Whoa, Katie, easy with the wheezy down there. We're gonna take a left at the next light. Lots of diversity, nice suburb. It's the traffic that I don't like. It's got good food for being a suburb. Most suburbs just don't have a lot of good food. This area actually has great food, which is kind of odd because like we're in the suburbs of Bradenton and in Sarasota, and the food's very bland. These are diverse suburbs, so they're suburbs that have a lot of good substance to them, and they're not dangerous. It's, to me, just the traffic alone is just not a fun place to be in. Doesn't have a downtown. It's a very plastic suburb, you could say, in a lot of ways. I guess plastic would be the word. We're gonna take on Parson. We're gonna take a left. It's here we go. We got another jaywalker over here. I guess crosswalks are just a suggestion in this city. Interesting. Lots of people jaywalking. Well, it's not a bad place. It's kind of inconvenient for the most part. I think the traffic and the lack of substance, geographically, I wouldn't say socially. There's variations of people here, good restaurants and stuff like that. It's just the substance is really missing here. Horrible drivers as well. You're not gonna be able to box in this whole lane. Oh, it's got green light. You should be able to go.
Yeah.
They came in here like we're boxing in traffic, not because we want to, but we got nowhere to go. Kind of it's a little agitating. The homeless situation. You see homeless people everywhere, but they're like, I guess they're economically homeless. They're not like needled up homeless, you know. Now when you head a little bit north of here, there's an area called Sefner. Locals call it Methner. That's a little different there. I don't know what that got going on that meth down there, but it's not good. Whoa! Can you imagine driving in a car that has an exhaust like that? Just like the whole entire day, all you're hearing is your own exhaust. I'd lose my mind just being in a car all day. There's one of those, what are those things called?
Tesla?
No, the guy is flying across the street.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a hoverboard. What's one thing's called?
I think it's like, I don't know what it's called, a one-wheelie. It might just be a hoverboard. A
one-wheelie. That's a new word in the dictionary. He got a one-wheelie down there.
Yeah.
He got a one-wheelie down there. Nice camper bus right there. Wouldn't be bad at being homeless inside one of those things.
Probably has better weighting than at a longer distance than those hoverboard things.
Do it. Go, mijo, dale, dale, hot the horn. Get out of there, ah! Let me get out and punch him. Chase him down so we can punch him. Get him, Katie. Get him. Get him, boy. Let me get out and punch him with my cane.
I think they're scared.
They're scared. They're more like 80 miles an hour. Idiot.
Yeah.
He's lucky I'm on probation. I mean, if I wasn't on probation, I'd set him right straight. He went on the red light, got scared.
Yeah.
He lucky he's in one of those electric vehicles that can just run away quickly. Is it me or is the youth very obese in this town? Yeah, it's like a little tropical garden. Check it out. They got honey, cantaloupes, bananas.
Bananas?
And bananas. Cantaloupes, a stupid car got in the way. They got what?
Aggravating.
They got aggravating down there. Well, this is basically like a little roadside nursery, you could call it. A little roadside farm. They got cattails down there. Nice little hilly terrain too. People don't think about Florida having hilly terrain, but it definitely has it. So when you get to Martin Luther King, take a ride. I always lock my doors. It's not that I'm afraid or anything. I always lock my doors. No, not at all. Not at all. I always do that everywhere. All my videos, I lock the doors. I'm not sure why you did this since you're turning right.
I am?
How many times did I tell you you're turning right? Watch out, there's a dumb idiot on a bicycle on the road. Turn signal so I know what you're doing, idiot. Why would you do that? You idiot! What the crap are you doing? Stupid jaywalking piece of crap. Get in your right lane. What are you doing?
You didn't tell me nothing.
How many times did I say you're taking a right on Martin Luther King? I even locked my doors twice. Hey, look, they're open on the inside. I mean, yeah, I would figure...
It looks like they were modeled.
Yeah.
So they're open on the inside because they wanted to tell you that they were modeled.
Did I lock my doors yet?
The good thing about this car is the minute you get into it, it locks itself.
In some places, I like to lock it one more time just to be racist.
That's just wrong.
That's just wrong, Jose. What the hapa-hookah? What the hapa-hookah? What the crap are you driving like an idiot for, women? I'll tell you what, you just run that tow strap over right there, just crash right into something. Quítate de medio, como basura! There's a lot of idiot drivers around here. What a traffic nightmare. Just traffic everywhere. I hate this part of Tampa. Kind of pretty here off of Valrico Road. It's kind of country and big oak trees. Kind of reminds me of the Ocala area. Very pretty. Very beautiful area around here. Gorgeous countryside. Typical for any outskirts. Adola. This there is kind of pretty. Kind of reminds me of Ocala. What do you think, baby? Pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, kind of a country drive. Still sort of congested is the theme with.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Sydney Road.
That tinny down there. I tell you what, you turn right there, tinny down there. I tell you what. ¡Ah! Tú estás loco. Oh, pero tú estás loco manejando así. Oh, pero tú no ves que tú una jipeta bacana, que la va a chocar. Tú no puedes estar manejando así. ¿Qué es lo que es? Hace tu diligencia, pero no maneja así. ¿Pero qué es lo que es? Pero tú no ves que tú estás manejando horrible. Oh, menor, pero que tú no ves que tú estás manejando mal. Tú no ves que tú estás manejando que asusta a la gente. Oh, pero tú no estás viendo ese camión que tú vas.
Continue on Sydney Road for 3 miles.
Dude, it's like everywhere here is just endless cars and cars and more cars. What a nightmare. It is completely congested. I guess once you get a little bit further out, it gets prettier. Bigger houses and more estates.
Yeah.
Kind of a nice drive through here. It's not a bad area. I mean, it has its downsides like anywhere. You got your good things and your bad things. It's a pretty area. Lots of diversity. Nice suburbs. Lots of big trees. This part of Florida never seems to get hit with hurricanes. There's homelessness, but it's not the worst. It's about average. It's not horrendous with the homeless problem here. It's worse than other parts of the state. It's got a lot of great things going for it. This guy's talking to a donkey. Okay, we'll see if I can find it. It's an aggravating place to drive. Alright guys, and remember that this beautiful woman by my side is a realtor, and that is her information right there. If you want to reach out to her, just make sure that if you reach out to her, you're first going to send her kind of your information to verify who you are, and you know, once you do your due diligence, then she's ready to take care of you. That is her information right there. I hope you can see it. You can always freeze the video, I guess. But that is Katie's information right there. So if you need a realtor, you can really call her, and she will sell you a house and whatnot. List your house, sell your house. Get a hold of Catherine the Great if you need real estate services. How would a professional realtor say this? Oh, I lost your garden.
If you need help with your real estate needs in Florida, give me a call.
Give her a call. Biggest realtor you ever seen.
You can't say that.
But if you need a realtor,
That's
yes.
not an advertisement. He is independent from
She's
me.
like, I don't know you. Here I'm trying to help her, and she doesn't know me.
I have...
Ungrateful. Notice how the business card matches our truck. But anyways, yes, if you need a realtor in anywhere in Tampa, Sarasota, Bradenton, whatever, or South Fort Myers, the great things about where we live, we could just be anywhere.
Yeah.
Like stuck in this traffic jam here in Brandon down there, just bumper to bumper right about now. I got my money on the semi-truck on that one. There's like a semi-truck just blocking the road. We've been here for like half an hour. Okay,
truck.
there's like a stop sign here for some reason.
Yeah.
This is so aggravating. Fat realtors' lives matter.
Okay.
No, because they don't want to use you because they're fat. Literally, I made a post saying, hey, you know, my wife Katie's a realtor, and some people are like, well, we're not gonna buy a house from her because she's fat. I'm like,
That's wrong.
that's Haitian discrimination. You can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't just not buy a house from her because fat realtors matter too. Not all realtors have to be this little blonde high heels. Like, what the crap? You know what I mean? You know, like, she's like, I don't know him. I'm not related to him. Give me a disclaimer. Give me a disclaimer. Like, you don't have anything to do with me. How would you give me a disclaimer?
No association disclaimer. I do not approve of this content.
Just ram into her. Go. Just go. Yeah, it's just fly through this intersection. Yeah. Woo! Go, Katie! Okay, you can slow down now.